Hey, happy beekeepers! A little update, just FYI. Some of you may not know that bees love honey and they love working, and they search everywhere to find nectar and bring it home. And recently I got very lucky, and I ended up getting honey in Los Angeles at the end of May. So out of one hive body, I ended up taking out almost 5 pounds, a little more than 4.5 pounds of honey actually. Beautiful, thick, delicious honey. So after I did that, and I have the old cranker machine here. We believe in exercise in Los Angeles. I could use more. In any case, so I went ahead and I extracted all of the honey, and then I left the equipment thinking, like, it's kind of hard to get in with your hands around the cages inside and clean all that up. And so I was kind of thinking, like, what do I do with all that? Should I just wash out the honey with the leftover honey that was on the sides? Should I wash it out with water and just maybe, I don't know, do something with it or throw it away? And it just seemed to me like it would be a hard way to go. The bees work so hard for the honey, and I didn't want to just waste it. So I decided to for a while keep it and see if I could somehow take a, I don't know, cotton swab or something, get it out. I'm joking. In any case, so it stayed like that for maybe a week or so, a little more. And then I looked back inside the other day, and lo and behold, tiny little ants found their way up and in the honey, and they drowned in there. So what to do? Well, let's ask our hard-working bees to help us out with cleaning it up. And I set it out maybe like a half an hour ago. You can see bees flying, and if you look down on the bottom, there's bees already in the honey, and they're taking the honey out. And I have lots and lots of honey in there. Matter of fact, it's so deep, even though I set it up nicely, I might lose a few bees because you know what, they're kind of just like I am about the honey. They will go in there and act like they have never seen honey before in their life. So they're gonna go in, they're gonna get a bunch of honey. But I may end up putting something in there so they can rest on it, so that not too many bees end up drowning in the honey. It's a good thing I ended up looking. In any case, that's what it is. I want them to clean it all up, and it'll be great because they can take that honey back in, and then I can put some hot water in there and scrub it really nicely before the next time that I have to get the honey out. That's how you clean your equipment. You let the bees help you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There, so you can see this. I'm hoping that you can see a little bit closer, and unfortunately there is already a few bees in the honey. I'll see what I can do to either fish them out or something. Okay, let's check on the bees. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god, there's so many bees on the bottom. Oh my god, they're inside of the honey floating. Oh my god, I gotta do something. Oh my god, I gotta pour this out somehow. Okay. Crap. I can't believe I did that. Brick or something to prop this up. I'm gonna discontinue this real quick. I did an absolutely horrible thing. I guess I figured there is so much surface in here that the bees would be able to get around and get have enough of a foothold to get the honey. But what ended up happening is, inadvertently, a lot of them ended up inside of the honey drowning. So I turned it upside down, and you can see there's a lot of bees in here, and I am going to let it sit like this for a while. And I opened up the gate and saw bees and honey is pouring out. Oh my God. I hope there's lots of other bees that are gonna come and start helping to clean up all these bees that are inside of the honey. Oh my God, what a mess I made. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my poor bees. Alright, I can't watch this, I gotta leave. Oh my God, I hope other bees come and help clean these bees up, and maybe some of them can still make it alive out of the honey. I really thought that the bees had plenty of room, surfaces that were not covered with honey, and they would be able to just get at the honey, but I never thought they would jump straight into it and get stuck in it. Oh my goodness, and we're not really hungry outside. You can probably see, I can show you, other bees are just flying in the different directions. They're just taking off. You can see the flickers up and down. They're going straight up in the air, and they have nectar from sources all over the place, but I figured I'd let my bees help me with cleaning up the honey, and I made a mess. I think I'm gonna lose some bees. You can see the rest of them are just cleaning my cleaning the honey out of the centrifuge. I have put some sticks inside. You can maybe see on the bottom I put some sticks inside, and I was hoping that the bees would be able to just stand on the sticks and take the honey, but then quite a few of them ended up inside of the honey. So I do hope that this remedies itself, and that the bees can pull themselves out, and hopefully a little less surface areas for them to be stuck in the honey, and hopefully they can get cleaned up and get out. And oh my goodness, what a mess I made. Alright, I gotta go. I can't watch this. It's making me cringe. It's making me sad. I cannot believe how stupid. I drown my own bees in honey. Oh my God. Idiot. Some of the bees have dragged themselves out of the honey, and there's other bees flying around them to try and get that honey off of them. So I'm really hoping that they are, and there's more bees on the sides right there that are coming and getting the honey off of the bees. So I don't know if these bees that are soaked are going to make it, but I'm hoping that other bees come and they help them out. Oh gosh. Okay, last time I'm gonna look at this today because it's just making me so sad. Makes me cringe at my stupidity. Yuck. This is what I hope ends up being a result. There's a bee that was wet with honey, and these other bees are coming and taking the honey off of her and cleaning her. So hopefully they can help her out and help her get unstuck, and hopefully save her. I hope this happens many times over so that my bees can survive this mess. Oh, the mess that I made. Okay, thank goodness the army showed up. These are a couple of bees that were wet and they got dried by the other bees. The honey got all cleaned off of them. Here's another bee that's cleaning one that got into honey. And there's still lots of bees around that need more help, you know, because they were in the honey, but you know, the other bees are cleaning them. Here's the army, you guys. The army came, and you can see underneath I ended up putting a bunch of leaves and stuff so they don't sit straight in the honey. And so the army is now coming and removing everything, and the army in here, look, they're cleaning each other off. in cleaning the bees, and I think I was successful in not having a total carnage. Some of the bees flying around me are so heavy with honey. They usually take some honey like this, and then what they will do is they will also, you'll see the bees looking for water and getting water at their watering source to dilute the honey, and then they take it back into the hive. So here they are, they're cleaning each other up and so on, helping each other out. There's another one that's cleaning nectar from the one that got into it. So it is just so nice to see bees working together. I just wish humans would do the same thing. Everywhere in there that you look, any bees that got wet, they're getting cleaned out by their little sisters. Oh, thank God. I think I averted a major disaster. Tipping the whole extractor centrifuge was a good thing to do. And now there's only a little bit of honey left down on the bottom, but there's also sticks and everything in there, and the bees are showing up in big numbers and cleaning each other up, just like these two are doing. One was soaked with honey, the other one came and he's taking the honey off of them. So a great thing. Bees helping each other. They're buzzing me a little bit. Yeah, no biggie. I got stung, so here's the stinger, but that's okay. No big deal. I love my bees. They say it's good for arthritis. I'm not there yet, but yeah, I could use all the help that I can get. Thank you, baby bees. I'm so glad you're cleaning each other out and you're helping each other out, and that's how it goes. I stuck some leaves all over the place so that the bees don't step straight into the honey. They can go under the leaves and get them, but they're less likely to get stuck in the honey. And it's still dripping. They'll be cleaning this out for the rest of the day, and then tomorrow I'm pretty sure they're gonna be at it early in the morning, and by about midday I should have this ready to get scrubbed and washed with soap, brushes, and hot water, and get ready for some more honey when it comes, probably about a week and a half or so. Awesome. I love bees. So checking back on the status of the bees, and the ones that were drowning in honey, and look, you have answered the call. They're helping their sisters. They've cleaned them up. I'm sure I'm gonna lose a few of them, but the bees have answered the call, and you can see some of these that are down on the bottom. They're so heavy with honey that they're almost like drunk, dancing around, and I'm sure they're gonna take off soon for their hive. Awesome conclusion of a stupid mistake that I made. Next time I'll know better. And let's check out the other side. Oh yeah, so many bees in there. There's almost, actually hardly a drop of honey left anywhere. Awesome. You can see down on the bottom, that's where the most of the honey was inside. I don't know if I can put my hand in there so you can see better. There we go. And the bees have cleaned everything up, taken every morsel of the honey out, and I'm just so happy about that. I'm sad to, probably I'm gonna lose like about a dozen bees that jumped in too quickly, and unfortunately there was too much honey there. Oh, I just love seeing them in a row like this. This is kind of like little sheep. Look at that. They're all sopping up every morsel of the honey. That is so nice to see. Oh my goodness, look at them lined up in a row like that. I love my bees. Oh, for all of you guys that are thinking about getting bees, get some. Even if you get do a mistake, it's okay. You'll straighten it out and the bees will forgive you, I hope. So there we are. Awesome, awesome.